happens, though, 7 more cars, our final 7, are going to join the field of 24 of the best when we get to our 55-lapper here tonight.
Amazing the consequences of one misstep on a cooldown lap for Jesse Love.
I mean, it was coming to the checkered. He was racing Giovanni Selzy there on the bottom. Did you need to be aggressive? Probably not. I mean, you were going to be in a B main, but
at the same time.
But here's the thing: you're racing at the Chili Bowl.
Yeah. Heat of the moment for sure.
Just one of those racing deals, unfortunately.
Well, guys, 14-year-old Jet Barnes, gigantic story on his prelim night as the young man didn't even know what a press conference was as he runs 3rd place at the biggest race in the world. Here he goes outside of Colby Copeland, who was ready to pull the shocker. He had a great race going and a fantastic battle on his prelim night.
And this also, you mentioned Jet Barnes, this will settle the Rookie of the Year for the Chili Bowl.
It will.
Jacob Boxell came up 1 spot short, so if Jet Barnes can lock it in the show, that's your Chili Bowl Rookie of the Year.
Anything higher than 8th, anything below 8th, it goes to Boxell. Rallying from a C to take that away, if that happens. Either way, great debut for 2. The future of our sport is very bright. Copeland and Barnes, Golubic and Hoffmans, Baston, KTJ, Brooks, Peck, Thorson, Moles, Brown, Carrick, Reinbold, Sarf, and a whole host of others for the final 7 spots in Chili Bowl 2026. We're up and going.
Down into turns 1 and 2, Copeland with the lead. Barnes leading the outside lane. Will start to get the momentum wound up. As off of 4, slider here to protect from Copeland. Open the door 3 wide with an off sandwich in the middle. It's Jet Barnes.
Copeland gets in, hiccups right over the top of turn number 1 in a racetrack that's actually looking pretty similar to his prelim night at this point for Colby Copeland. Goes bouncing off the cushion, and there is Shane Golubic working the low side. The 2 teammates with Matt Wood Racing, the NOS Energy Drink cars side by side. Golubic nosing ahead, might have the lead coming off this corner.
Yeah, big tight push for Copeland as Sugar Shane takes the lead, but it will be all for naught. Carter Sarf, unfortunate to come to a stop there, and the Chase Briscoe Racing Cancer Awareness number 5, who had a heck of a prelim going up against Christopher Bell before Bell took off the untimely caution. He actually passed Christopher Wednesday night, but unfortunately the yellow bit him. And now coming to a stop right in front of the Rowdies in turn number 2, and we're getting word that the hook may be needed. Let's take a look at what happened to Carter the Shark.
It's right where that hole is, guys.
We're going to have to keep note of that, too. I mean, it's already relevant for the race line that they're in, but this track is going to push up, and we're going to see more guys up and into that as this goes along.
Guys, the reason for the hook is this left side Nerf bar, like we've seen several times throughout the day and the week, shoved back into the left rear tire. Can't get that one to roll, so they'll see if they can cut it and put a new tire on. The tire actually might survive if they can just get that Nerf bar cut off.
Well, they got to get them to the work area first, and they're going the wrong direction.
Well, at least they're giving them time to make their battle plan for it, right?
Yeah.
And so far, the most effective on that Nerf bar has just been to cut it. Don't try to pry it. Don't try to do anything else. Just get the Sawzall and hit the big chopper. Sarf will have 60 seconds.
How impressive has Wout Hoffman's been between yesterday and today? Talked to Johnny Boland. He's like, I'm a micro guy. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to setting these things up. I'm just doing what I can, and Wout's driving, the absolute, tires off of it. Yeah, well, I was going to say something else, but... And he didn't flinch in that feature last night, as we'll take a look at the work area here. So let's see if the Sawzall does indeed come out. Not a lot of haste going on here.
They went running to get it.
Yeah.
That was not a good use of time.
No, I'm surprised somebody didn't run down over to turn 2 and just yell at Carter or yell, see what's going on.
Yeah, guys,
or watching the big screen even, they probably could have saw that the Nerf bar was shoved into the tire.
You've got the wheel wrench there. Start prying.
So you'll see the tire come into your screen now. There that new one is.
The tires.
You've still got plenty of crew running down the ramp with the Sawzall. We got hammers. Here we go.
There's Zach Dom with the Sawzall there. You can see him. He'll get it cut. Right at the brace there. Get it peeled back. Cut up on the bottom. Got careful of the header, too. It's going to be hot.
They're going to have to pry this thing way out.
Yeah.
Or make a third cut.
Garrett Benson down there in to help.
And honestly, it's the extra time to get the tire that I think is going to be the misstep here.
Yeah, the one-to-go signal's been given. Time has run out. That was a quick 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Gonna need a caution for the Carter Sarf's night to continue.
60 seconds was the 60 seconds. It was the first 20 seconds of not doing it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Colby Copeland, Shane Golubic, Jet Barnes, Wout Hoffman, Spencer Baston, Justin Peck, and Tanner Thorson have the top 7 spots right now. Kevin Thomas Jr., the first one on the outside looking in. Both of the Matt Wood Racing cars go to the bottom. Jet Barnes, top side. He's looking for second here on the restart.
That looked really smooth in 1 and 2. He's going to try it here in 3 and 4. Interrupt the NOS party here at the front of the field. Barnes going to pull even for second. On Shane Golubic, he'll go around the outside, take over the second position. What a move. Here comes the youngster, 14 years of age, acting like he's done it his whole life. Jet Barnes here at the Chili Bowl up to second.
He is so smooth, even when the lap isn't going his way. That car underneath him and in control. Line change to the bottom, cross the nose and to the lead. Jet Barnes.
That's just impressive right there.
Yeah. Incredible timing by Jet Barnes to know you just got to make that move, and the way he's handling this situation's incredible.
Justin Peck just got moved way out of the groove and went backwards here, as the last time by it was Thorson, the last guy in a transfer spot. Thorson now an extra spot ahead. It's Kevin Thomas Jr. and the 14 who's in the final transfer.
Yeah, Landon Brooks and Justin Peck getting after it, trying to get back up there to Kevin Thomas Jr. to battle for that transfer spot, but a little bit of contact there as Peck tries to take the line away. Caution flag waves over the speedway, and it's Hayden Wise who comes to a stop after having an impressive run through the sea to get her here.
It's the exact same spot.
Yep.
Hayden, the last of our female competitors that's alive here in this field.
First full year of midgets. Her uncle, Josh Wise, has several drivers in his driver development program. You know, Clinton Fitness, mental.
Yeah. I've had good talks with Kyle Larson about work he's done with Josh Wise and how important all that is. And Josh, obviously, he could probably still strap in a race car and come out and be in contention here if he wanted to.
Field will reset. Wise will refire. It is Landon Brooks, the first guy on the outside looking in. Justin Peck and Tanner Carrick both sitting there trying to make their way through. Jet Barnes, your new leader. Colby Copeland, Shane Golubic, Wout Hoffmans, Spencer Baston, Tanner Thorsten, and Kevin Thomas Jr. right now earning the final transfers to the A main with 13 to go.
Dean Mills reporting that Tanner Thorsten went and built a brand new car after his prelim night. Completely changed everything. He was on a Link chassis, so I wonder if he switched back to a Spike, which is what he's ran in previous years.
Yeah.
Just to compare.
Just off the eyeball test.
Yeah. It appears to be a Spike, that's for sure.
Wow. Leave it to Tanner Thorson to do that.
Yeah.
Back under the green flag we go.
Oh,
what a restart
off
for
the
Jet
bottom.
Barnes.
That's about Copeland getting crossed up, coming off the low side, and stacked the entire rest of the field up. Now watch as they fan out 2 by 2. There's some passing opportunity coming in. As Brooks and Peck just eyeballing a guy. They're after Thorson, who's now on the bubble, and Wout Hoffmans, who dropped back.
That restart was big for KTJ to get the bottom side cleared up and get up inside the transfer spots.
Oh, Justin Peck stalled it, keeps it going, maybe. Oh, and then Kaufman coming through. Shelby hitting, trying to miss. And now the caution comes out.
Mitchell Moles got stuck on the back of Justin Peck there.
And he's asking to go up.
Yeah. I think that Nerf bar also pushed back in. If you take a look, courtesy of K1 Race Gear, what happened here. You see in your picture, ooh, Landon Brooks coming across the nose. And Peck
I don't know
to
that was so much coming across the nose as it was into the back of Landon Brooks. Because Brooks had been ahead out of turn number 2 already. just misjudged speed and then stuffed her up back there. We'll see what happens with Peck as he heads to the work area now. These are TJ Forged pit reports, and the president of the Who Nation is on the scene.
Justin Peck already communicating to his crew here in the work area. You can see they're going to look to the left side. He does have oil coming out of the engine, out of the sump pump right there, gentlemen. You can see that just at the bottom there, and he's done in this one.
Oil cannot loose. So we dispatch the Speedy Dry.
Which is not so much Speedy Dry as I think it's just additional
that
Expo
looks,
clay.
They do have buckets in the infield. They've actually got a ton top of the ramp this morning after a few cars came up the ramp leaking fluids, but
they got to be careful with that. Brian's going to take that home and build his racetrack along with his race car. You got to have somewhere to practice, Wilner.
Yeah.
We're 9 laps in. We've got 11 to go. Barnes, Copeland, Golubic, top 3 stays the same. Kevin Thomas Jr., the big winner on that. He's up to 4th now. Baston 5, Hoffman 6, Thorson 7, with Brooks still the first car on the outside looking in. What a party this would be for Matt Wood Racing if Landon Brooks could get inside here. 5 out of 6. So getting them to go through that new dirt with a little velocity, work the rest of the oil into the surface. The ultra impressive Jet Barnes. Rolls up and around the top, leading a couple of veterans, Colby Copeland and Shane Golubic, as well as Kevin Thomas Jr. and Spencer Baston, your current top 5. You can see the drivers here within that run who have got the yellow tile on. Those are the transfer cars for the moment, as we'll come back off the corner and go green.
Much better restart there from Copeland and Golubic as they'll continue to race off of turn number 2. Here comes Kevin Thomas Jr. now to the inside as Sugar Shane will put the move on Kobe Copeland for second.
Somebody needs to get down and keep Kevin Thomas Jr. from passing the both of them. Copeland's going to earn that right into turn number 3 as Golubic's made his way up to the top. Side by side for second, Copeland and Golubic give the spot to Shane for now as Colby runs downstairs and Thomas poking his nose around, battle for the transfer on the right-hand side.
Yeah, the right side. Wow, Hoffman's getting after it with Landon Brooks there for 7th. Bringing into the picture the KKM number 98 of Tanner Carrick.
Yeah, Carrick's now in the final transfer spot, or one spot out behind Wow, so.
Guys, Ryan Timms is moving. Timms up into the top 10 after coming through the C-main here. So he looks to make a little soup run late. You can see him on the bottom of the racetrack entering turn number 1. He's got some work to do, though.
Yeah, he's going to have to get up and get there, but these drivers are starting to fall back to him, racing side by side. You look at Wow Hoffman's getting